Okay, this is for the benefit of all the people that wanted to see my split shifter install. Okay, I'll start off here. Started off by making the two sticks identical. Right there, you can see them. If I pull the laterals out of the way, there they are. What I did was I cut them. I cut the original one, which ran from here to here, from here to here, in half. Okay, so by cutting it in half, what I did was separate them. So this one will move it independent of this one. Then what I did to keep them in the shaft, I took a piece of 3/4 inch solid round bar and pushed it through, lubed it. Okay, and what I did was, this is the normal one side. Okay, this is how it normally is, and your shift point is right here in the middle. This right here, this piece here where your linkage is, it's normally right here in the middle. So what I did was I left that piece on there, and I copied it over here and welded a new tab over here. Then once I had this one done, I just copied the thing on the other side, and you can see the linkage right here. See if I can get some better light on it for you. There's the other side linkage right there. Now, by moving these out to the sides, it caused each rod to be on the far extents of the channel. Now you have to be careful, because you have your plate here that holds your two laterals, the pipe that joins your two laterals together, and that's bolted on by brackets right here. If you put these brackets over too far, you'll run into those and they won't be able to move. You'll be hitting the bolts off your lateral brackets. So they got to be in at least 2 inches. They should be almost over to here, right here, to prevent you from hitting the brackets for your laterals, which are right here and right here. As you can see, I modified mine with flat top screws here and over here to give me more clearance for this arm to swing by without hitting. Just like that. And there's the other side. Now you can look back and see in the channel, the two center ones, here and here, are your laterals for the transmission. They're your brake levers. They move your bands in and out. And the ones on the outside, here and here, are your forward and reverse for the right side of the transmission, and your forward and reverse for your left side of your transmission. Or driver side, passenger side. Now, back under here, I did the same thing. on here, I did the same thing. I took and cut it in half right here, where your normal linkage would come back from the center here and come down, and then I copied what would have been here over to here, and right here in the dark you can't really see it, it's the same thing. It's just the same tab that's in the center pushed all the way out to the far left extent and far right extent. Now what you want to do is make sure you leave enough room over here that you can get your rod on that back side over there. You see it? But you don't want to bring this over too far that it interferes with your brake lever over here, right here. As you can see, it's right here is your brake lever for your transmission, and you got your brake levers that run up your transmission right here. You don't want this to interfere with that. I kept the other linkages the same, they stay the same. So all you're doing is basically cutting it in half, sliding a piece of 3/4 inch bar through here so they stay supported, pinning it on both sides. You can see the pin right there pointing at it. There's a piece of 3/4 round that I was talking about. Push that through, put some washers there so there's no slop, and pinned it. I pinned it on both sides, and then put some grease on it so it stays moving. I used anti-seize, and then that's pretty much it. You just weld a tab on each side that was identical to the one in the center, and like I said, leave yourself enough room over here that you can get the rod in, here and there, and then that's pretty much it, and it works like a charm. Now, as with anything, there was some kinks. I had to adjust some things, but I got it. It works awesome.